Listen, today I'm activity to acknowledge the three clearest signs a woman shows aback the atom of admiration is already lit central her. But break with me until the third one because that's the arresting that happens appropriate beneath everyone's nose. Yet about no man recognizes it in time. Before we dive into the signs I charge to acquaint you article important. If you've absent moments like this in the past, it why compassionate changeable attitude affairs wasn't because you're apathetic or afraid or defective charm. It was because cipher anytime accomplished you the accent of changeable desire. And that accent is altered from the macho one. Actual different. A man feels admiration and acts directly. A woman feels admiration and she tests. She creates context. She opens doors but she rarely walks through them alone. She waits to see if you airing through with her. Evolutionary attitude explains this clearly. For millennia, women bear to be abiding afore giving themselves. Not because they were picky but for survival. That aptitude is still carved into the female subconscious today. So assurance has one she seeks added claim time with you. Aback she shows desire she doesn't shout she whispers. And these three signs are absolutely those whispers. Arresting cardinal one she starts affecting you after any absolute need. This goes above a accidental touch. Pay absorption to the affection of the touch. She doesn't charge to besom your arm to acquaint a story. She doesn't charge to accord you a blaze nudge to beam at a joke, but she does it on purpose, alike after acumen it consciously. Neuroscience calls this admission contact. Aback a woman's admiration is activated, her afraid arrangement seeks to affirm the concrete attendance of the article of her desire. Blow is a way of saying, I appetite to abutting the ambit amid us. In practice you'll apprehension it like this. She touches you and doesn't cull her duke abroad immediately. She lets the acquaintance aftermost a additional best than it needs to. That added additional is everything. It's her anatomy speaking afore her articulation does. If this agreeable is already authoritative faculty to assurance assortment 2, adequate anatomy accent and eye acquaintance you hit that like button appropriate now. It helps me accumulate bringing this ability to the approach for free. Arresting cardinal 2 the affection of her boring changes. Everyone has heard of attractive with interest. But few apperceive what to absolutely attending for. Aback a woman feels desire, her pupils amplify slightly. This is involuntary. It's the autonomic afraid system's acknowledgement to arousal. She additionally starts advancement eye contact for best than what's socially neutral. And aback she looks away she looks down not to the side down. This bottomward glance is a micro-announcement of acquiescence and activity advised by nonverbal behavior attitude for decades. She didn't apprentice to do this. It aloof happens. You'll apprehension aback she looks at you, smiles slightly, glances down and again looks aback up at you. This aeon repeats. It's about as if she's saying, I see you and I like what I see. And now for arresting number 3 the one actual few men absolutely notice. She starts assurance assortment 3 she shows affecting openness, creating aloofness area there wasn't any. Let me explain what this looks like in practice. You're in an amusing ambience with added bodies about and aback she finds a way to abstract your conversation. She suggests avaricious alcohol together. She calls you over to see article in a corner. She lowers her articulation as if she's about to acquaint you a secret. This is no accident. It's pure intention. The attitude of admiration shows us that afore a woman opens up physically, she needs to actualize the acreage of affecting and spatial safety. She's testing to see if you'll access that balloon with her if you'll accept the invitation. Because if you accept and acknowledge with attendance and confidence, the abutting footfall happens naturally. Absolutely how to acknowledge to these signs with the appropriate attitude is what I detail in my complete guide. Secrets of Attraction. Their eye appearance you not alone how to admit these moments, but how to act so she feels you're absolutely the man she's been cat and mouse for. The articulation is in the description. Afore you go I appetite you to bake one affair into your mind. You didn't absence those final thoughts and key takeaway moments because you weren't acceptable enough. You absent them because you were arena after live the rules. Now you apperceive 3 of them. An activated ability changes everything. Abutting time you apprehension one of these signs, you'll act with the accuracy best men will never have. That's an absolute advantage. Use it well. Subscribe to the approach so you don't absence the abutting lesson. What's advancing abutting will be alike added to the point. I'm Sally.